Cool. So if you cross your ankles, whichever way is comfortable for you, I always do my right over left. And you bring back of your hands on your knees, palms facing up, fingers lightly curled in, and bring your chin to chest. And we breathe in through our nose and out through our nose. Now take your arms all the way up, interlace your fingers, have your head in between your arms, and take your arms to the right. Want to round your back as you take your arms out in front of you. You bring your chin to chest and you round your back. Now take your arms all the way over to the left. Come back to center. Separate your hands. Now take your arms behind you. Fingers away from your body. Shoulder blades together as you push your chest forward and your eye gaze up to the sky. Now bring your eye gaze forward and bring your arms forward. Uncross your ankles, bring your knees together. Hands either side of your hips. You're going to slide your hips back. Flex your feet. And slowly bring your chest forward and bring your hands to your toes. If they don't reach, you can slightly bend your knees. And lower your chin to chest. I want you to turn your head towards your right shoulder. Come back to center and turn your head over towards your left shoulder. Come back to center to your right. And then to your left. Come back to center. Bring your chin towards your chest. Release. Want you to bring your right knee to your chest. Take your left leg wide. Wrap your right arm around your right shin. And bring your left hand onto your left shin. Flex your left foot. Keep your back straight. You're doing 5 breaths for each move. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I want you to straighten that right leg out in front of you and bring your hands to your right toes. You keep that left leg wide. Forward fold. So your forehead towards your right knee. We hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. You're going to bend that left knee. Bring your left knee to your chest. And then you take your right leg wide. Wrap your left arm around your left shin. Right hand to your right shin. So left hand around your left shin. Right hand to your right shin. Keeping your back straight. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your right leg out in front of you. You take both hands to your right toes if possible. Release. You're going to place that left foot. So you keep that left knee bent as you bring that left foot onto your right thigh. If possible, above your right knee. You take hold of your right toes again. 5 breaths. You release. You cross that left foot all the way over your right thigh. Take your right arm, wrap it around your left shin. Take your left arm around your back. Flex. Make sure you flex that right foot as you look over your left shoulder. Hold. Each time you try and twist that little bit further. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come to center. Uncross that left foot. You bring your right knee to your chest. Left foot out in front of you. You're going to bend that right knee now. So you place the right foot onto your left thigh. And you forward fold and see if you can bring your hands onto your left toes. If it doesn't reach, you can always bring it onto your left shin. And let's hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Cross that right foot all the way over your left thigh. Left arm round your right shin, right arm round your back. You twist and look over your right shoulder. And keep that left foot flexed. Come to center. Hands behind you. You're going to uncross that right foot. You bend your left knee and bring the soles of your feet together. Arms out in front. See if you can slide those feet closer to your body. Feet slightly open, so you bring your thumbs inside your feet, so you have your feet like a book. Round your back, elbows to your thighs. Chin to chest. We'll stay here for 10 breaths. Round your back. Each time you try and open your knees even wider. 5, 4, 3, 2. And each time, see if you can bring your chest even closer to your feet. Let's hold for 5 more. should feel that stretch inside your inner thighs. For 3, 2, 1. Straighten your back. Cross your ankles. Hands top of the mat. Uncross your ankles. Keep your knees as wide as your mat. Toes together as you bring your hips back to your heels, chest to thighs. Lower your chest and your forehead down for child pose. You lift your forehead and your chest. Lift your hips. Bring your hips back to your heels. And walk your hands and your chest over towards the left side of your body. So you rest your chest on your left thigh. You slide your hands further away as you lower your forehead down. We'll stay here for 5 breaths. You should feel that stretch on your right side. You lift your chest, slide your hands back closer to your body as you walk all the way over to the right side. So now you should feel that stretch on your left side. You lower your chest down, forehead down. Lift your chest, slide your hands back closer to your body. Bring your hands to the top of your mat. You lift your hips, walk your knees in so your knees are hip width apart. Slide your left knee in between your hands, left foot away from your groin as you slide your right leg back. See if you can move that left foot even further away from your groin. And you lower your chest, forehead down. Okay, lift your chest and walk your hands over to the left side of your body. So you rest your chest on your left thigh, arms away from your body. Maybe you can rest your chin on your left thigh. Slide your hands back closer to your body. Lift your chest and just slide your hip down as you start to rotate your hips. So that left foot now comes into your groin, right leg wide. Slide your right hand down your right leg onto your right toes. Left arm over your head. And we stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your left arm up to the sky. Take your right arm up to the sky. As you come, your hands top of the mat. Lift your hips. Slide that left knee back, so you're back to hands and knees. And just swap legs, so you bring your right knee forward. Slide that right foot away from your groin. Slide your left leg back and you start to lower your chest. Forehead down. Now you lift your chest. And take it over towards the right side, arms towards that right side as you lower your chest again. For 3, 2, 1. Bring your hands back closer to your body. You lift your chest. Just roll that right hip down. So your right foot should be in your groin, left toes to the sky. Slide your left hand down your left leg onto your left toes as you take your right arm over your head. Take your right arm up to the sky. Top of your mat, left arm up to the sky. Bring it to the top of the mat. You lift that hip. Come back to your hands and knees. Tuck your toes. Walk your hands back to your knees. Lift your knees to your chest. And open your feet out as wide as your mat. Heels in, toes out. Shoulders inside your knees. Hands to prayer as we rock forward and back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do 5 more. Now lower your hips. Release your hands. Bring your hands behind you. And you're going to rotate your knees. So you rotate so that your left foot is in front of your right thigh. Keep your hands behind you. Fingers away from your body. Push your chest forward. So when you push your chest forward, you roll that right hip in. So it's like you're twisting. So you roll that right hip in. Keep pushing your chest forward. Eye gaze to the sky. Keep that hip in. You take your right arm all the way up to the sky. Start to rotate your chest all the way behind you. And you bring that right hand down behind you. Twist, your back is facing the back of the wall, the back of the room. Start to lower your forearms down. Your chest towards that right forearm. Maybe your forehead on top of your right forearm. You lift your forehead. You lift your chest. Lift your forearm up. And you come back to center. Bring your knees back to center. We just twist the other way. So now your right foot is in front of your left thigh. Keep your hands behind you. We roll that left hip in this time. And then you bring your left arm up to the sky as you rotate backwards and you lower your left hand down. Start to lower your chest. Lower your forearms down. Maybe your forehead on top of that left forearm. You lift your chest, forearms off the floor. Come back to center. Bring your knees back to center. I'm just going to come to the top of the mat and take your legs out wide. So start with your hands behind you, fingers away from your body. Lift your hips. You lower your hips down. That's just to make sure we get our sitting bones down. You start to walk your hands closer to your body. Keep your feet flex. Take your hands out in front. Take your arms up. And take your right hand to your right toes. Take your left arm over your head. Try and keep your head in between your arms. And you hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come to the left side. So left hand to your left toes. Right arm over your head. Take your right arm up to the sky. Come back to center. Take your right hand to your right toes. But this time I want you to rotate your chest so you face that right leg. And you bring your left hand on top of your right hand. So forehead towards that right knee. Slowly lift your chest. Take your left hand to your left toes. Right arm up as you chest towards that left leg this time. Right hand on top of your left hand. Lift your chest. Release your right arm up. And your left arm up. And then bend your knees, both knees. Bring both knees in. Lower your arms out in front of you. Your feet should be hip with the palms facing. And you're just going to roll your back towards the mat, just halfway. And come back up. So roll back. And then come back up. This time we're going to add a twist. So we'll roll back. Bring your hands together and just twist over to the right side. Come back to center. And come back up. Separate your hands. We roll back, hands to prayer. And let's twist to the left. Without your knees, it's just your upper body moving. Come back to center. And come back up. Separate your hands. Let's do it again. Roll, hands to prayer, twist. This time you're going to slide out that right leg, point your toes. You lower it down, come back to center. And we come back up. You roll, hands to prayer, twist. Left leg, point those toes. Lower your left foot down, come back to center and back up. Let's do one more time, either side. So roll, hands to prayer, twist, right leg out. Come back to center, lower that right foot down, come back up. Last time on the left side, roll, straight and twist. Come back to center. Keep your hands to prayer. Interlace your fingers. Bring your hands on that right shin. Roll your back halfway down as you lift that right foot off the mat. You're going to straighten that right leg up. Bring your chest back to center. Lower that right foot down. Interlace your hands onto your left shin. You lean back. You lift that left foot. Straighten. Ooh. For 3, 2, 1. Come back to center. Can we do both? Let's lift both. Straighten, lean back. So basically our boat pose. You can either hold onto your ankles or you release. For 3, 2, 1. Now lower your forearms down either side of your body as you take your legs up to the sky. And you're going to lower that right leg, hover, and take it back up. And your left. And take it back up. We'll do both. And back up. Your right. And back up. Your left. Back up. Now we do both. Lower both all the way down as you lift your chest up. Forward fold, hands to your toes. Now release your toes, hands onto your shin, your knees, your thighs, and bring your back all the way down. Arms either side of your body, palms facing up. Just stay here for a few breaths. And bend your right knee and place your right foot on the mat. Bend your left knee and place your left foot onto the mat. Bring both knees onto your chest, hands onto your shin. You wrap your arms round. You take hold of either wrist. And then just rock side to side to massage your back onto the floor. Now bring both hands onto your shin. And you can roll to the right or left. I'm going to roll to the left because I haven't got much space. And then you bring either your right or your left hand to come up to sitting. Cross your ankles, but this time I want you to cross opposite to the way you normally cross. Back of your hands on your knees, chin to chest. Round your back, arms out in front of you. Interlace your fingers, chin to chest. Straighten your back and take your arms up. Bring the interlaced hands behind your head, elbows wide. You're going to round your back to bring your elbows in, chin to chest. Straighten your back, elbows wide. I want you to twist to the right, so your left elbow forward and your right elbow back. Come to center. Let's twist to the other side, to the left, so your right elbow forward and your left elbow back. Come back to center. Round your back, elbows in. Straighten your back. And take your arms all You bring your hands to prayer. Keep your head tilted back as you bring your thumbs to your forehead for clarity in your thoughts. You bring your head forward as you slide your thumbs to your lips for clarity in your words. And then you take a bow as you bring your thumbs to your breastbone, elbows to your thighs, and your chin to your fingers. And you feel that stretch at the back of your neck for clarity in your heart. May the light in me honor the light in you. Namaste.